But sometimes life is about softness and listening and being like, let me see what's happening here. And I feel like he taught me resilience and I taught him that softness.
That's beautiful.
And we keep teaching each other that.
For as long as we can remember, Will Smith and his wife Jada tend to be in the spotlight for one reason or another. Whether it's their marriage troubles, their bold past, or their sexuality, the two always manage to be a part of the headlines. Just recently, the drama has been focusing on Will Smith yet again. But this time, it's not for slapping a fellow celebrity on live TV, but instead the recent rumors that have been circulating about Will's sexuality. Turns out that a lot of people have grown to believe that Will Smith actually might be gay. And that is the true reason for his marriage troubles with his wife Jada, not the fact that she cheated on Will with Jaden Smiths' best friend. Although a lot of this has been speculation, we have new reason to believe that there might be some truth behind all the rumors, because none other than their daughter herself, Willow Smith, has finally come forward to speak about it. So stay tuned while we explore the dark truth that lingers behind the Smith family. But before we begin, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to never miss out on any new videos. Anyway, Will Smith's sexuality has long been a topic of discussion, and it's time that his fans get the truth. Now, there's not one sign, but multiple rumors with ideas going on out there to prove the fact that he is in fact gay. If you look at his marriage with Jada, it's not the most conventional and traditional bond, right? So it does seem plausible that they are in this relationship and marriage together, only to keep the limelight away from Will's sexuality. But wait, before you get too overwhelmed, let me break it down for you. The homosexual community has been time and time again hit by queries and questions that Will Smith is gay or bisexual since the mid-1990s. It was assumed that his 1997 wedding to Jada Pinkett was an attempt to conceal his sexuality, and was claimed by those in the know that their marriage was open. Obviously, this would be much more shocking if it had happened 20 years ago. Although Will and Jada have been happily married since 1997, rumors about their alleged open marriage persisted for years. Regina Hall may have alluded to this when she said that Will was on her list of suitable bachelors and that Jada had approved it during this year's Oscars ceremony. Will originally revealed their partnership in a 2021 feature for GQ. He said that Jada had never had any traditional views about the institution of marriage. Members of Jada's family have an unusual dynamic with one another. As a result, her upbringing diverged significantly from his. What constitutes marital excellence has been the subject of many weighty arguments. And so, maybe these arguments were about Will's sexuality or Jada asking for the space to navigate her sexual life, which led to the open marriage. And the pair has gone to great lengths to clear the air as if they didn't want any limelight on Will. He said that they have faith in one another and have given each other space to grow since they know that everyone must discover their own path. As such, marriage cannot be a prison for them. Nevertheless, he does not advise others to follow in their footsteps. He remarked that nobody should go down this path. Yet, the liberties they've granted one another and the unwavering support that they've shown each other are, in his eyes, the epitome of love. Liberty and freedom to be gay? What do you think? In 2013, Jada addressed the speculation that they were having an open relationship. Posted on her Facebook wall, she said that her open marital status is irrelevant compared to the other issues facing the globe today. She said that she felt compelled to speak out on the matter since conversations around her comments have given rise to an important topic that may be worth investigating. She went on asking us if we think loving someone implies you have to own them. Do we take the view that possession is the driving force behind good behavior? Do we really think that having so many checks and balances put in place together with the implicit threat of you better behave appropriately or else leads to a more reliable behavior? She said, do we think it's possible to have a genuine connection with others who haven't figured out who they are or aren't and aren't trying to live in accordance with that truth? Where does unconditional love fit in? Or is this what love seems like, feels like, and does? Slavery? Do we think that increasing someone's responsibilities will make us safer? And what about trust and love? Now, if you look at her post, there's a lot of signs that indicate she's talking about giving Will the liberty to be himself. Now, owning people, unconditional love, not putting checks and balances in place. Do you see it? Jada summed up, Will and I can do anything we want because we trust each other to do so. Our relationship has matured, but it does not imply it is open. When asked by people in 2020, Jada said that she never seen marriage as something she desired. But my mother insisted that I be married. She's old-fashioned like that. And Will was eager to have a family. I thought, well, maybe that's something I should do, as she put it. It has been reported that the pair is stronger than ever after the slap and that they are helping each other through this difficult time. However, Will has previously spoken on their unusual arrangement, saying that he wouldn't advocate it to anyone else. After rumors that Jada Pinkett Smith had a romantic involvement with musician August Alsina during their time apart a few years ago, Will Smith is speaking out about his marriage to Jada Pinkett Smith in further detail. In an interview with GQ for the promotion of his biography, Will, the actor said that he and Jada had sexual contact with others throughout their marriage. Will did not provide many specifics, but he did indicate that his rigorous religious background made it hard for him to understand the notion at first. Plus, he's had a lot of other sexual fantasies as well. Smith has previously discussed his desire for a harem of girlfriends, which would presumably include Hollywood starlet Halle Berry. There are reports that as a youngster, Smith thought it would be a fantastic idea to travel with 20 ladies who loved and cared for him. I don't know where I saw that or some shit as a teenager, Smith is quoted as saying. Smith continued by saying that he and Jada Pinkett Smith do not see marriage as a prison and that being open and honest with each other has only enhanced their relationships. But there are definitely a lot of things in their past that prove something did happen with Will and other men in his life. Take, for example, the bombshell Alexis dropped. According to Alexis Arquette, Will and Jada Pinkett Smith are homosexual, and that the concussion star got rid of his previous wife after she saw him in bed with another guy. Arquette reportedly said in a since-deleted Facebook post, when Jada comes out as a lesbian and her beard husband discloses his previous marriage failed when she walked into him serving his sugar daddy, Benny Medina. Before divorcing Sherry Zampino in 1995, Will was married once. Together, they raised Trey Smith. Once upon a time, in 1997, Will wed Jada. And come to think of it, there is this other instance where Will did something quite out of ordinary. Now, actors are often given the task of playing gay characters, right? That's not a shocker. And the hetero actors that do play the role never really feel offended or hurt if they're asked. But that wasn't really the case with Will Smith when he was part of the crew for 6 Degrees of Separation. Will threw a tantrum on the set of 6 Degrees of Separation because he had to kiss Anthony Rapp, Arquette said. Anyway, apparently, he caused quite a ruckus because he did not want to kiss another guy on screen. Whenever Smith plays a part, he strives for absolute excellence. Yet there was one particular scenario in which he refused to cross the line. Smith was supposed to have a passionate kiss with co-star Anthony Michael Hall, since Paul is a homosexual character in 6 Degrees of Separation. Yet the Fresh Prince would not kiss Hall. Instead, the moment was removed from the scene to make Smith happy. That was extremely immature of me, Smith said in December 1993. He said all he could think of was what his friends back home were going to think of him. Maybe that's why he refused to do it. You know, peer pressure can be quite stressful, and if he is gay, then that would make it even harder for him. He also explained that back then, he just didn't have that level of understanding of the art and learned a valuable lesson from it. McKellen has never hidden the fact that he identifies as gay from the public. His feelings were hurt by Will Smith's antics. He claimed that Will brought a large group of people with him to the read-through, including his family, agent, PR person, acting coach, and nanny. He had charisma and acted with skill, yet he made a blunder by not kissing another youngster on camera when the script called for it. Because of this, he claimed to have publicly kissed him on the lips after meeting him at an early screening. Plus, there have been other instances when men tried to get close with him and he publicly pushed them away on camera as if not to give people ideas. I'm pretty sure all of you have seen the video from the 2012 Moscow premiere of Men in Black 3. Will Smith slapped a reporter who tried to kiss him on the red carpet. Now, if you take a quick recap, his forced marriage with Jada when she never wanted to go ahead with it, their open relationship, Alexis coming forward to spill the deets, and then his reluctance to go ahead with that one kiss are all signs that the star might be gay or bisexual. But hey, that's all we can say for now until Will decides to open up about it himself. What do you think about the entire scenario? Comment down below and let us know. And if you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.